Good Saturday evening to you, Wave Country. Carson Meredith with you here in the Wave Weather Now studios. Hope you're doing well this weekend. Right out of the gate, having to clear my throat. Daggone Ohio Valley allergies, huh? Just never ends, does it? A little later than usual tonight. Had the post position draw for Oaks and Derby 150. You may have seen it on Wave live. Started around 7 o'clock this evening. Starting to make your picks as we get closer to that big day, 6 and 7 days away. And I wish I had better news on the forecast for Oaks and Derby. Not all hope is lost, okay? You guys know the drill with Ohio Valley weather. A lot can and will still change. But I don't like the direction our forecast is going for the big race days coming up on Friday and Saturday. And that is really what we're going to spend the bulk of our time talking about on this Saturday night. So if you have any questions, you guys know the drill. Let me know. Go to our Facebook Wave Weather Facebook page. You can post your comment there on the video, and I can see it right here. Same story goes for our YouTube channel as well. All right, let's jump right in. You know, today hasn't been all that bad. It's been nice, really. Kind of overcast at times, but pretty warm, pretty comfortable. Got up to 82 today in Louisville. But the only issue, if you want to call it an issue, has been the wind. It has been very, very blustery. Had some gust over 30 miles per hour in parts of Wave Country today. And you see our flags in New Albany are still blowing in the wind along the Ohio. Here in Louisville, our current temperature is 79. Still very warm evening, that is for sure. But you know what? Not a bad evening to head out for maybe an ice cream run. I don't know. It's going to be a really nice night. It's all quiet. Sun's going down. There's a few clouds still out there, but those clouds will break up just a little bit through the night. But it's going to stay breezy. Last check at the airport, 13 mile per hour wind. And that wind is out of the south. That's a huge reason why we were in the 80s today. And it's another huge reason why we will be back in the 80s tomorrow, maybe close to record high temperatures for Pegasus Parade Day on Sunday. A few other cameras from our friends at the Kentucky Mesonet, Bullitt County, Oldham County, Carroll County, Taylor County. Hope all of you are doing well. Temperatures in the mid-70s. So again, a really comfortable late April day. Not too bad. You may have had a few raindrops this morning, let's say around 10, 11 a.m. Wasn't a big deal. That's really the only rain chance we have until Monday afternoon and Monday night. And that's going to be the first of several rain chances that we have to talk about as we get towards and eventually through Derby week. That 10-day is very, very busy. And we're going to do our best tonight to walk you through all of those rain chances one by one, because one rain chance, one system is going to affect the next rain chance and the next system. It's kind of a chain reaction, and we got to figure out how that chain is going to break, if you will, over the next 7 days. And that's ultimately going to decide how Oaks and Derby will play out weather-wise. All right, let's see who's chiming in tonight. Scott says, it's sad they canceled the balloon race. Hopefully they will reschedule it for another day. I'm afraid they will not this year, Scott. Yeah, it's always a bummer. It seems like every year, guys, that they cancel the balloon race, isn't it? I know it's not. They've been able to do it plenty of times, but it also seems like it gets wiped out a lot, unfortunately. It wasn't rain. It was that wind. You know, you get 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts going up in a hot air balloon. That's not a good idea. And obviously, in the interest of safety, they made the right call. Unfortunately, to call off the balloon race this year. A lot of people are probably thinking, well, wait a minute, don't they always use Sunday as like a makeup day? I don't know if they still do. Back in the day, they did. But even if they tried to do tomorrow, it's going to be just as windy tomorrow morning. So the threshold is about 10 to 12 miles an hour. We're going to be way above that all night tonight and all day on Sunday. So no great balloon race this year, but hey, at least we got the rush hour race in on Friday, right? Let's see, Kathy saying hello. Good evening, Jason. Ohio Valley Storm Chasing on YouTube. Hope all is well. We're going to talk about some big-time storm chasing out in the plains tonight. Whew, what what a week they've had. Angela says, hello from Taylorsville. Hope all is well, Angela, out in Spencer County. All right, radar's quiet. That's going to be the picture for the next day and a half through Monday morning. And then Monday afternoon, we'll start to see things get a little bit active again. But you want to talk about active. Man, what a horrible last couple of days it's been out west. In case you missed it yesterday, we had a major tornado outbreak in Nebraska and Iowa up there towards the top of your screen near Omaha. Several violent tornadoes went right through or just outside the Omaha metro. I'll be honest with you, I've been looking at our forecast so much here at home. I'm not sure if they have rated those tornadoes from Nebraska yesterday, but the damage was horrible. And it's a miracle there's not as much loss of life. In fact, I'm not sure if there is any loss of life at this point, which is it's just a miracle. But again, up in Omaha, Nebraska, major tornado damage from some storms yesterday. And the plains are under the gun again tonight. You see, all the way up towards Des Moines, Iowa, down towards Kansas City, Wichita, Oklahoma City, into North Texas. We've got severe thunderstorm and tornado warnings. Now, I will tell you, if you pay attention to weather around the country, you've probably heard a lot about today being another significant severe weather day out west. In fact, if you look closely, let me turn off radar here, and you can see, let me clear the map. Well, you get the idea. There's a moderate risk, a level 4 risk in red from Wichita through Oklahoma City down towards Dallas. Significant tornadoes are on the table again today, but so far there's been a few smaller tornadoes, but so far we have not seen the worst case scenario yet out to our west, and hopefully that will be the trend through the rest of the evening. But still, another busy night for our friends out to the west. We'll, of course, be thinking about them, and obviously everybody recovering in Nebraska and Iowa. Goodness, that was really bad last night. Tonight here at home, we have nothing to worry about at all. Zero, zip, nada. No rain chance. I dropped that in my latest forecast update this evening, but it is going to stay breezy. 20-mile-per-hour gusts can't be ruled out through the night. And it's going to be kind of muggy. I'm telling you, it's going to feel like a summer night instead of a week before Derby. 66 is our low tonight here in the city. For tomorrow, warm and windy. Look at that forecast high, 87. Now remember, that's with the heat island here in town. So if you don't live in Louisville, you're probably going to be between 84 to 86. But that's still plenty warm. It's going to be one of the warmest Pegasus Parade days we have ever seen in Louisville. The record for, let's see, today's the 27th. So for April 28th, the record is 88 degrees here in town. So we're going to make a run for that record on Sunday. But still a nice day, warm, windy again. But all in all, not too bad. Just hang on to those hats. Wind gusts tomorrow. It's basically a copy and paste of today. Maybe the wind relaxes. Maybe the wind relaxes a touch. But we'll still have some gusts upwards of 25 miles per hour for most of your Sunday. Make sure those trash cans don't go flying down the street, guys. All right? Comment time. Let's see who else is chiming in. Yeah, Scott was wanting to go to Bowman Field. Yeah, like I said, it always, unfortunately, seems like something with the Balloon Fest gets called off every year. Harris is watching us from South Louisville. Good evening. Hope all is well. All right, let's talk about that parade forecast tomorrow. If you're not heading to Broadway, we got you covered. We have the pill pull tonight, the post position draw for the Oaks and the Derby. We're back at it tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock with live coverage of the Pegasus Parade. You can watch it from the comfort of your home if you'd like, but if you're maybe thinking about heading to the parade itself, it's going to be warm, it's going to be windy, but still comfortable. 87's that high. The small rain chance we had for Sunday is gone. We have dropped it. What we'll have to watch is those inflatables because of that wind. We talk about the balloons always having trouble with the wind. It's potentially going to cause issues for the inflatables this year. Here's kind of a rough idea of the go or no-go numbers, if you will, when it comes to the parade inflatables. We're going to be, I'm going to be optimistic here, okay? I'm hopeful that the wind will subside a little bit tomorrow afternoon to where we can still get those inflatables up in the air. They just might have to be a little lower than normal. But if we still have those wind gusts near 20 miles per hour, as we get towards parade time at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, it might be no fly, unfortunately. But the parade will still go on, and there is no rain in the forecast. So if you want to head downtown and enjoy it, go for it. Should be a nice warm day. If not, you can just watch it on Wave. Dawn and Kevin will be anchoring our coverage tomorrow afternoon. I think Brian Good's going to be wandering around Broadway, checking things out. So should be fun tomorrow afternoon. So I'm going to stack my show for you tonight a little bit differently. Usually I show you the 10-day at the end, but I'm going to show you the 10-day a little bit early tonight because there is a lot to digest, and we just want to go through it one step at a time, all right? So tomorrow's fine. Mix of sun and clouds, very, very warm, windy again. Monday is when things get busy. Monday morning looks okay. Maybe that is a couple showers to the west of Louisville. Otherwise, everybody's fine. It's Monday afternoon when those storm chances get going. Not worried about severe weather. Maybe a few heavy downpours. That's Monday. Tuesday, that rain chance is mainly for early in the day. This is going to be a weaker cold front moving through. It's going to really slow down as it gets towards wave country. So that means some showers could be around for the first half of the day on Tuesday. Wednesday, very summer-like. Kind of like what we'll have tomorrow. We'll have it on Wednesday. But the difference is we're going to have that humidity. And with that stalled front nearby, there could be a few pop-up storms on Wednesday. We'll watch that for the steamboat race, of course. What I'm most concerned about is late week, heading into Derby weekend. Models have continuously, for several runs now, slowed down the progression of that second system. So there's really two systems we're watching this weekend, or this week, one of which is Monday. And then the next one that comes in behind the Monday system in that Thursday time frame. We were hoping it'd be Wednesday so that it could get out of here in time for Oaks and Derby. Then yesterday we started noticing it was really slowing down to be more of a Thursday issue for Thurby. Maybe still getting out in time for Oaks, a few showers, not horrible. But it keeps slowing down, guys. And I'm afraid we're going to have to keep ramping up those rain chances for Oaks in particular, and possibly Derby. I'm still a little more optimistic about Derby at this point, but it's Oaks in particular I'm getting a little bit concerned about, not necessarily with severe weather, but just rain in general. Could make for a sloppy Oaks 150. But we're 6 or 7 days away, so this is going to keep getting adjusted, all right? So that's the 10-day. Let's go system by system here, all right? Let's start things off with Monday. So we're talking about Monday here. Let's just kind of ignore Thurby and Oaks and Derby for a minute, okay? This is Monday. Cold front slowly moves in from the west. And there might be a few stronger storms out in Illinois tomorrow in the evening. Those will weaken by the time they get here. You notice by 6 o'clock Monday morning, not a whole lot showing up on Futurecast. I can't rule out, though, a couple of lingering showers Monday morning west of Louisville, but that's about it. But as this front slowly keeps pushing eastward, okay, watch what happens. 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we've got downpours firing up out towards Paoli, Crawford County, Perry County, maybe down towards Hardinsburg and Litchfield. Now, The severe weather ingredients with this cold front, they're really not there, thankfully. I still will keep an eye on maybe some gusty winds here and there, but the main issue looks like it's going to be heavy rain. So this is Monday afternoon around 3 o'clock. So the evening goes on. Here's 5 p.m. Some of that rain moving into Louisville. Good thing the bed races Monday evening are at Broadbent Arena inside. But I know they do some prep stuff outside for the bed races, so we might have to watch that. But you get the idea. Rain moves from west to east Monday afternoon into Monday evening. And as this front keeps slowing down, you notice how that rain continues to linger across our Kentucky counties. Likely just plain rain. The main concern with this is going to be maybe some heavier downpours during the afternoon. All right, but as the evening progresses, we'll lose the heat of the day, and those heavier downpours will start to fizzle to just some steady light rain. So this is around 8:30 Monday night, and then we keep some of that rain around through the overnight, especially across Kentucky. But by lunchtime Tuesday, generally speaking, most of this rain is gone. So not a total washout on Monday, guys. So start of the day looks pretty dry. Rain moves in during the afternoon, lasts into the evening. Most of it's done by midday Tuesday. So that's the first system we're watching, all right? Then we get towards Thurby, Oaks, and Derby. And I just want to say right out of the gate, disclaimer, forecast models are still all over the place when it comes to the timing of this rainy, stormy pattern as we get towards Derby weekend, all right? What I'm showing you now is the most likely scenario. It's not best case, it's not worst case, it's most likely. This is the European model that we're leaning towards with our forecast right now. Wednesday looks fairly good. I still have a 30% storm chance in for now, just in case we get a few of those pop-up storms. So Wednesday's going to be a lot like a summer day, warm, humid, maybe a few afternoon pop-up storms. We'll watch it. It's not a washout. And hopefully we can continue to drop those storm chances for Wednesday. This is Thursday morning while you're sleeping, 2:30 Thursday morning. It's pretty quiet, all right? And the trend with today's data has been to slow down that late week system, still slowing it down. A couple days ago, that second system was moving in Wednesday. Yesterday, it was during the day Thursday. Now, as you see on Futurecast, a lot of the rain with this second front is still way out to our west at 6 o'clock Thursday night. So that could work in our favor for Thurby. But again, the models have been very inconsistent on when all of this late week rain is going to be moving through. The GFS model or the American model, it still has a lot of the rain moving in during the day on Thursday. And we're just going to have to keep looking at the data run by run, day by day, fine-tuning the exact timing of when this rain starts to move in. There could be a few thunderstorms in the mix as well. But I don't see this being an all-day kind of rain, all right? It does not look like Derby 2018. You guys remember that one where we had 3 inches of rain just on Derby Day? It does not look like that at this point. But you notice we go through Thursday night, that system continues to slowly progress to the east. And the slower it goes, the longer that rain will last into Oaks and into Derby. This is 5:30 on Oaks Day, getting closer to post time. Widespread showers and thunderstorms across all of Wave Country with a lot more rain still coming in from the west. However, that GFS model I was talking about a minute ago, it has some of this rain moving out Friday afternoon, just in time for the Oaks. So again, there is so much margin for error with our forecast models at this point. But the trend has been to slow things down. So that's kind of where we stand with Thurby and Oaks. Now, for Derby Day itself, I still think there is a window to where most of the rain could get out of here by post time Saturday evening. There could be a few showers early on Derby Day, but I'm still optimistic for now that we can get most of the rain gone by the time we get to post time, which is close to 7 o'clock next Saturday evening. We'll see. I hate saying that, but that's just kind of where we stand at this point, guys. The big takeaway I want you to have tonight is late week. That system is slowing down, which means there is probably going to be more rain for Oaks Day and possibly Derby Day. Let's break it all down for you hour by hour. And we will be adjusting this constantly through the rest of this weekend and all of next week. But this is where things stand right now. Just kind of imagine, all right, let me get my pencil. Oh, where'd it go? Well, anyway. Left side of your screen is Thursday for Thurby. The middle is Oaks Day on Friday. The far right is Derby Day Saturday. So you've got the highest rain chances for now, Thursday night, Thursday evening, early Friday. Then as we get through the day on Oaks Day, it's a 40% chance for those hit and miss storms. So again, it's not going to rain all day on Oaks Day. I don't expect a 2018 type washout that we had on that Derby Day 6 years ago. But we'll keep scattered showers and storms around on again, off again throughout the entire day on Oaks Day. If this system continues to slow down, which could very well happen, we will have to increase the storm chances for the entirety of Oaks Day from 40% where it is now to maybe 60%. We're not ready to say that just yet. We want to look over more data overnight tonight, tomorrow, before we do that. But look, there's going to be storms around on Oaks Day in all likelihood. Hopefully they can clear out later in the day, but as this system keeps slowing down, the risk for those storms continues to climb for Oaks Day. And you notice for Derby Day, as the day goes on, could still be a few showers around, especially in the morning, early afternoon. But as we get closer to post time Saturday evening for the big show, those rain chances look to drop. All right. So it's a messy forecast, guys. It is a very messy forecast, and that is probably not going to change a whole lot over the next 6 or 7 days. What will change is the timing of when that rain will be at its most widespread point. Okay. Right now, that looks like Thursday night and early Oaks Day. But if the trends keep going slower and slower and slower like they have been, it may not be more of a Thursday issue anymore. It could be an Oaks Day issue with some lingering showers on Derby Day. All right. Whew. Hope that made sense. I know it's a lot of info I'm throwing at you. So if you got any questions, fire away. That's what we're here for. And I will say the severe weather potential through all of this, it's low. Is it zero? Not necessarily. We might have some gusty winds with a few stronger storms, Thursday and Friday in particular. It is not enough to go alert day, nothing like that at this point. But the risk is there. It's very low. We'll watch it. All right. Main issue is just going to be a good bit of rain for Thurby and for Oaks. You guys are quiet tonight. Everything good? You got any questions for me? It's what we're here for. Let's see. Ann says, let's hope we have some good mutters for Derby Day. Yeah, we'll have to ask our sports guys do some handicapping for us. Who are good mutters for a sloppy track? We'll see. Wet Derby, Muddy track, Amanda says. And, even that's a good point, Amanda. Even if the showers are moving out Derby afternoon, how are they going to be able to treat the track? Will they be able to get it to a fast condition from all the rain we have had? It's hard to say. I think there's a decent chance we have a sloppy track. For Oaks, yes. I think there's a really good chance we have a sloppy race on Oaks Day. Derby, sloppy track as possible. It all just comes down to how quickly this rain can move out on Derby Day. Should be pretty interesting, that is for sure. Okay. Man, you guys are really quiet tonight. Maybe everybody's just out on the town on a Saturday night. I don't blame you. I would be too if I didn't have to work. Right? Let me pop up the 10-day before we go. There you go. 87 tomorrow, guys. It's going to be a warm Pegasus Parade day. So, not the best news tonight for our forecast for this upcoming week. But don't get too discouraged. There's no days at this point that I see are total washouts. And who knows? Maybe these models and the timing of this system will speed up to where we don't have as much rain to deal with on Oaks Day and Derby Day. We'll see. That's not been the trend, but we've had some gorgeous Oaks and Derbies before, and we've had some awful ones. And this will be one of those kind of messy ones, it looks like. So, big takeaway tonight. Few showers and storms Monday afternoon and evening, not a big deal. Another round of widespread rain moves in Thursday evening, last into Oaks Day. And if that system keeps slowing down, that widespread rain could last into Derby Day as well. But there's rain chances for all three of those days, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And then, of course, in Ohio Valley weather fashion, the day after Derby looks pretty good, of course. Mix of sun and clouds in mid-70s. That's something I didn't mention really is the temperatures for the rest of the week. We talked about near record territory tomorrow for the Pegasus Parade. We'll stay in the low to mid-80s through Derby. And then as that second system moves in Thursday night and on Oaks Day, we'll see those temperatures drop. I got 78 for Oaks Day, 73 for Derby Day. There's obviously with the adjustments and the timing of when this system moves in, the temperatures have been kind of fluctuating too. So that could still change. Right now, we're just going middle of the road and saying 70s for both Oaks and Derby. So that's kind of where we stand at this point. All right. A few more comments, and then we're going to head on out. Soaking all the info up like a sponge, says Jason on YouTube. Yeah, it's a lot. It's been a heck of a forecast to put together, that is for sure. Jason, seems like typical Derby weather. Yeah. Seems like we've had a little bit of a stretch here where maybe it's been okay at the actual race time, but there's been stuff to dodge around the big races on Friday and Saturday. Of course, last year we had that huge downpour that hit the track like 30 minutes after the Derby. Crazy. You talk about luck. Getting that race in before that downpour hit last year. Man, oh man. Michael, keeping things in perspective. At least we're not getting what they're getting in out west. That is for sure. Like I said, I don't know what the rating was from those tornadoes up near Omaha yesterday, but man, those things look mean. Easily EF3 damage up there, maybe EF4 or worse. It'll take a long time to survey all that damage, I'm sure. But we don't have to worry about anything like that here at home. We'll keep an eye on a couple of strong storms maybe in that Thursday, Friday range, but that's not the big issue. The big issue is just the rain at this point for Derby, for Oaks, and possibly into Derby Day itself. That's going to do it, guys, unless No more questions popping up. If you joined us late on the live stream, give it 10, 15 minutes and the video will be ready to go. You can watch it back anytime you'd like in case you missed some important info, because we got a lot going on over the next 7 days. So that's going to do it for me tonight. I will not be here tomorrow evening. Obviously, Derby week around here, schedules are crazy. Everybody's working hard, getting ready for the big week ahead. Ryan Hoke will be filling in for me tomorrow evening at 6 and 11. Not sure if he'll do a video for you guys here on Wave Weather Now, but check back in with him tomorrow evening. He'll have more data to comb over. I'll be back here tomorrow morning, and then you'll have Mr. Hoke here tomorrow night after the Pegasus Parade at 6 and 11. Before all that, though, you can watch me on good old-fashioned TV on Wave News here in about 2 hours at 11 o'clock. I will leave you guys with the 10-day. Keep the umbrella handy this week and enjoy this quiet, warm weather on Sunday. Thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will talk to you soon. Good night.